Ladies, we all know that not every red lipstick is created equal. So Anna's here to help us figure out what we need to do to find that perfect shade.
I'm like, no, the red lipstick, oh my gosh. It's like finding that little black dress. It's hard.
And it's a necessity, but I can admit I don't have a red lipstick. I'm too nervous to buy one. Every time I put it on, it's orange.
When the average woman goes into the department store, what's the first thing you do? You go to the makeup, right? Makeup section. And then when you go to the makeup section, you end up buying the first thing you see.
Try before you buy.
You gotta try it on. Don't be afraid to ask the person behind that counter to help you. That's why they're there.
And don't be afraid to say, no, not today. Walk around with it, check it out. And what
different
I like
brands.
to do, exactly, not only different brands, different stores. So figure out that perfect shade.
Yes.
Then wear it to the drugstore and buy it $20 cheaper.
I am happy you mentioned that, and that's one of the reasons I brought the brand that I actually brought.
Okay.
Because a lot of people can't spend those, $16 on a lipstick.
No,
I
so
mean,
what do you have?
Let's be real, you know, the average person, you want to find a good deal. So we have NYX.
Okay.
And this is a matte red lipstick. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go ahead and put it on my hand.
And I heard that this is actually a really great way to test it with your skin tone.
Exactly.
But what does skin tone even mean?
Girl, that's a whole new different scientific.
Exactly. I'm no scientist.
I will explain it just because when it deals with skin tones, you have to look at your own skin tone because there's different undertones.
But I don't even know what that means. People are like, you're blue, you're orange.
There's different undertones, which is blue, yellow, and olive. So there's different undertones for different complexions, which are light, medium, and dark complexion. You know, so like as for me, the texture of the lipstick is matte, so it's pretty dry. That's why I don't want to put it on the model because it's a little bit harder. You got to put it through the tube. We want to be clean. So this is pretty much how it looks.
And what about our beautiful, lovely model, Madeline, today, and her skin tone?
She has a little bit more of the yellow complexion, so I'm going to go ahead and use the makeup brush. And again, we're using NYX. And
what color is that?
It's 511.
511.
But you know what? It's the only cranberry color that they have. It's actually one of my favorites. It's the one that I always wear, so people. Okay, so this one is not matte. So while I'm putting it on her, it's a little bit more shinier and a little bit more cranberry.
It has almost like a satin finish to it.
Yes, and it's beautiful for the medium undertone, medium complexion.
And do you have to use the brush? Because I just put it right on.
If you're a makeup artist, yes, to be clean. But at the same time, if you're doing it on yourself, no. Obviously, you can use the tube. But it's just, you know, health cleaning.
Is it essential that I use a liner?
You know,
because when I put it on, it is all over the
place.
The
liner is really good to go ahead and plump up your lips to make them look fuller. So you know what? Yeah, use a liner. For her, I'm not going to use a liner because she already has beautiful lips.
And how do I avoid that bleed? Because if I do wear a bright color, sometimes it ends up below my lip or above the lip.
Okay, for that, you don't want to use the shiny one. So for you, you should stick to the matte one. So the first one that I actually tried on.
A matte
so it won't bleed. Number one, that's the first trick. The second trick is use a liner for you so it won't bleed. Okay, that's my trick to you. And there's just so many things you can do with red lips. You don't want it boring. Don't keep it boring. So I have a little trick. What I like to do is just use any at-home gloss or any cheap gloss that you find. It doesn't have to be like a big brand.
Can it be a clear gloss?
Yes, it doesn't have to be colored. Right now I'm using a pink one just because I want to. But I'm gonna go ahead and dip it into some red glitter.
Oh, this is an arts and crafts project right here.
You don't want to eat it, okay? So don't eat it.
But this is not a dinner red.
What you're gonna go ahead and do, it's probably for a photo shoot or a night out, partying. Don't party.
Vegas.
You look young. You look too young. But this is pretty much what I'm doing, which is just dipping it into that and then putting it on her lips, which just gives you a little bit more of a, wilder side, not keeping it so boring.
Oh, that is wild. That is stunning. That is going to make sure you leave your mark on any man, woman,
glitter,
or glass. You'll know which one is yours. But at the end of the night, do you have a secret on getting that lipstick off?
A A wipey.
Just a
Mhm,
makeup
makeup
wipe?
wipey, definitely. Yeah, definitely you want to take that off. If it's not already off by the end of the day, the whole glitter one, definitely a wipey or some makeup remover.
Well, thank
But
you
yes,
very
wash
much. You look lovely, Madeline. I will no longer be afraid of the red lipstick. More on Every Way Woman. Stay tuned.
Are you in every way woman?